those who are not here, they can watch, these videos, and they can take help. So fine. So we have discussed, all these stuff, and we have discussed, and do have Sangmo with us. Okay. So Sangmo, first I'll ask you the question, like, do you both? Yeah.
Meto is joining with me.
Okay, so Metho is already there. Okay, fine. So I'll ask one by one. So Sangmo, just you tell me first, like, do you boast?
No, I don't boast.
What can be the negative answer?
Yes, I do boast.
Okay, I boast, or simply you can say I boast, or I do boast, or I boast. Okay, fine. Now, Metho, you tell me, do you wink?
Yes, I wink.
What can be the negative answer?
No, I don't wink.
Okay, so what's the meaning of boast?
Boast means like when you are talking with pride or something like that.
Talking with what?
Boastful, like pride, or
yeah, when you're talking proudly.
Okay. Anything else you want to add in it?
Like bossy kind of attitude.
Bossy attitude. Okay. Anything else?
Like proudly talking about something.
Bragging?
Yeah, bragging.
Bragging, right. So when, which is actually not real and you're trying to exaggerate it. For example, you're traveling by bus and you're saying, oh, I'm in flight, I'm in flight, something like that. I'm traveling, I traveled by plane. So it's boasting, yeah, actually, which is not real. You're trying to exaggerate, which is not real. Okay, so that's boast. Okay, you can say, oh, in my childhood, I could lift, I could lift 50 kg. Now you're boasting. Okay, it was not possible, So boasting. And wink, what's the meaning of wink? That's good. And whistle, dance. Dance is British accent and dance is Maccan accent. So you can say dance or dance. It's totally up to you. Now snow. So check more. You want to be the part of this conversation?
Sure.
Okay. So do you snow?
So sometimes I guess because I gained my weight now. Before, when I was in Delhi with you, I was slim. Probably there was no snoring, but no, I think it started. Some of my friends said I'm snoring.
Right. So because we can't observe whether we are snoring or not, but of course we'll get it from a third person. Okay. So we snore and we don't snore. Okay. That's great. So this one person someone has joined. Lux. Okay. Hello. Okay, fine, great. So now, snore, we've done snore, and now, okay. So if we'll talk about, here's a few points are given here, tips. Like if a person asks you yes or no question in American, in American English, voice goes up at the end. But if we talk about our Aussie guys, or Australians or Britishers, your voice goes down, So for example, it's here. Like if you talk about the US people, okay. So are you hungry? This is how, if you talk about the Americans. And if you talk about the Britishers or Aussie, so are you hungry? So your voice will go a little bit down, at the end. So these are some tips and tricks. Okay. Now come to the next one. Now Sangmo.
Yes, sir.
Do you do the laundry?
Yes, I do the laundry.
Okay, and negative answer?
No, I don't do laundry.
Right, and method. Do you iron the clothes?
Yes, I do hang the clothes.
And negative answer?
No, I don't hang the clothes.
Okay, you're saying hang. My question is actually iron the clothes.
No, I don't iron the clothes.
Okay, iron the clothes, iron?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so iron the cloth. This should be cloth. And there is no th, again, th is unvoiced here. So cloth. Okay, cloth. Right. Now, What is make the bed?
Make the bed is like making bed before
You go to
before
sleep.
Yeah,
go
before we
bed.
go to
It's like-
sleep, we are making bed. Yeah, that is make
Mhm.
bed. Get dressed, go to bed, wake up, brush your teeth. All these we have already done. Okay, we'll check the rest. Drive to work every day, take a bath. TH is unvoiced, not bath, it's bath. Okay, TH unvoiced. Yes, bath. And brush or comb your hair, surf internet, play with your friends, or go to school, go shopping, and do exercise, wash your car, go out with a friend. So all these are actually related to daily life. Take pictures, play the guitar, a musical instrument, water the plant. And yesterday we have discussed about the meaning of water and waters, wood and woods, and fruit and fruits. So we can't say fruits. Fruits means result. It should be fruit.
result.
Yes. Go for a walk. Walk. Okay. So we can use have or take. So generally, Britishers, they use, have. Americans, they use take. So that means eat and drink. Okay. That we have already discussed. Fold the laundry, make dinner, hang out or hang up the laundry, feed the dog, like milk the cow, walk the dog, feed the dog, and hire a cab or take a taxi, wait for the bus, paint the picture, take a break. Take a break is like American style, and have a break is British. So generally, British, they use have. Take out rubbish. So garbage is what? British. Okay, British. And if we talk about rubbish, that is American. So you can say, do you take out rubbish? That means what? A little bit American, American vocabulary you're using. And if you talk about the British, you have to use, garbage. Then sweep the floor, rake the leaves. So what does it mean, rake the leaves? So generally, if you have to clean, if you have to clean leaves, so what you can take? You can rake it, this sort of.
Yes, in one specific space.
Yeah, this sort of, instrument. My drawing is not that good. I'll show.
Broom.
Yeah, it's not exactly, but yeah, like that only. I'll show you on internet.
Yeah, the one which
Yeah.
is
Like steel or something like that. Long
This
on
one.
it.
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like, water. If we'll talk about water the plant, means water becomes what? Action. Water the plants. This rake will be rake the leaves, means now rake is action. Rake the leaves.
Action.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's great. Now, so rake the leaves. Okay. Mardi Gras means what?
Mow the grass. Like,
Cutting the grass. Or something
Yeah.
like that.
So when actually we use, the Mardi Gras, I'll show you.
Ma is also
Action
instrument,
word.
something like that.
So
But turned into
so if we'll talk about this machine, this machine, if we'll talk about, so if you are
yeah,
cutting
grass
grass,
cutting one.
so this is a machine. So here you can say Mardi Gras, but it's mower, with the help of mower. So as I told you earlier, water the plant, water is action. In the same way, rake the leaves, rake is action now, and mow is here. Mardi Gras, mow is action here. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Then the rest, read newspaper, or you're studying your subjects. So clean the window, cut the grass, do the dishes. Do the dishes means you are cleaning your dishes.
Yeah.
And paint the house.
Washing them?
Sorry.
Washing them.
Yeah, washing.
yeah, wash the dishes.
So like for example, okay, Method, you tell me, do you do the dishes?
Sometimes I do the dishes.
Right. What negative answer?
No, I don't do the dishes.
Right. Okay, great. Now, so all these. Now we'll talk about British English. So when I'm talking about British English, a few vocabulary can help you to improve your British, English. So if what is ladyfinger?
It's vegetables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a kind of more
It's a
vegetable.
kind of vegetables, right? You're right. But, if you're going to UK, United Kingdom, they won't understand or lady fingers. Okay, they'll think you're talking about fingers.
Yes, sir.
Ladies' fingers. They won't understand like you're talking about vegetables. Because there they use the word, and that is what? Okra.
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 Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we'll talk about brinjal,
Yes, sir.
so actually it is aubergine in UK.
Aubergine.
Aubergine in UK, they don't say brinjal.
Mm.
In India, it's quite common. You can check. You can check. This vocab in
Yeah.
brinjal in your books as well. But if we talk about the UK, they use aubergine. Okay. Now,
Bangan, right?
sorry.
Bangan in Hindi.
Bangan in Hindi. Oh, excellent, excellent. You know that. Right. That's great. American people, they call it, eggplant. Right. But there is no egg. Huh? There is no egg. It looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, curd. In India, we generally say curd, but if we talk about the UK, it's yogurt.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Now, in India, we say lakh, 1 lakh rupees. Okay, but they're 100,000.
100,000.
They
Yes,
wanna,
sir.
they wanna.
Sir,
Mhm.
100,000 is also used in American English, right?
Right.
Okay, sir.
So, alliance means marriage. So, outside India, like in India, both are actually fine, but outside India, marriage is fine. This word.
Yes, sir.
In India, bus halt and bus stop both are fine, but outside India, bus stop is common, not bus halt.
Yes.
In India,
Yes, sir.
we say car dicky, but outside India is car boot, especially in UK. Car boot.
Car boot.
Right. In India, we say current and electricity both, but outside India, it's electricity.
Yes, sir.
In India, diabetes is also known as sugar.
In India.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Diabetes. Okay. So it's a kind of a disease you must be knowing about this,
Yeah.
this one.
It's like sugar disease.
Right. So in India, it's sugar, but outside India, actually, people, they don't say sugar. It's only in India, sugar. So outside India, it's always diabetes.
Outside of India.
Right. Especially if you talk about the UK and all these countries. Capsicum?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Outside India, nobody will, like if you're going to UK, they won't understand capsicum. They'll understand pepper. So green pepper, yellow pepper, like this.
Yes, sir.
So in India, so
Like, sir,
yeah, please.
there's another thing like paper, like it's the black thing in, on the top of the pizzas.
All right. So so that is having kind of seeds. So I don't know whether they are taking out from this one or that is another, but capsicum is people outside India.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And if we'll talk about India, these words are very common. So madam and boss. This madam what we got from French, madame. In French, it is madame that we have taken in English, madam. Yeah. But outside India, miss, Mr, Mrs. This is how. So this one is for whom? M-I-S-S.
Single.
Single. This one.
Married woman.
On this one.
It's the short form of Miss. M-I-S-S, I think.
No. So you're reducing one S.
Widow.
No, this means, when you're not sure that person is married or unmarried.
Sir, is M-I-S-S and M-S Miss like both pronounced same?
Miss, Ms. Yeah, you can say Ms. Okay, Ms. Okay, so this one is what? When you are not certain, like person is married or unmarried, you need to write like this, MS.
Okay,
yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. So generally, in India, you'll come to know sometime people, they try to connect cousin with brother and sister. That is wrong, actually. Cousin means cousin. Okay, no need to
Yeah.
add. No need to add, cousin brother or cousin sister.
Mhm.
Okay, so cousin means cousin. Like if you're saying he is my cousin, so he means what? Male. You'll come to know, like male, you're talking about a male. She is my cousin means female. You're talking about sister.
Yeah.
Got
Yes, sir.
it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in India, washroom, washroom, we use this word, but if we'll talk about Britishers, they use toilet word. And if we'll talk about Americans, they use loo, this word. And if we'll talk about a few Africans, they, if they have to go to washroom, they can say, I'm going for a short call or I'm going for a long call. Now,
Yeah.
okay,
Table manners.
sorry.
I think it's table manners as well.
Yeah, table manners are different, but yeah, I'm talking about someone when they want to go to washroom.
Yes, sir.
So in Africa, they can say for short call and long call because it,
Yes, sir.
for loo it takes more time, so long call. Okay, in India, chips, like potato chips,
Chips.
and
Yes,
but
Crisp.
if we'll talk about Britain or UK, so it is crisps.
Crisp.
Anna,
Crisp.
yeah, crisps. So a
Crisps.
little bit tricky to pronounce. Okay,
Crisp.
crisps.
Yeah, crisps. Crisps.
Yes. Clear. Pre-pone. Generally we use, or outside India we use postpone.
Mhm.
So postpone means what?
Like
Postponing something like changing the
schedule.
Yeah,
Schedule, right. But India has developed its own vocabulary, prepone, just opposite of it. This is actually rarely used outside India, but we use prepone as well. Okay, so in India you will find people, they're saying mind blasting. Sometime they also use mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
So it's quite similar, mind blowing and mind blasting. But outside India, with the people, they don't use blasting. They only use mind blowing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do the needful. It is very common, means even in India as well as outside India. Rowdy sheeter. Rowdy sheeter means what? Rowdy sheeter
So
means
does the do the needful means like
Criminal?
no, like
no.
Rowdy
no,
sheeter.
Alan.
Do the needful is different.
It's like
Ma-
doing only
Whatever is
the
required, you just do that.
uh-huh.
And rowdy sheeter is actually used only in India, for whom the person who has criminal record. But outside India, they don't use this vocabulary.
Yes, sir.
In India, you'll find people also say, oh, kindly adjust. Okay, so you can simply say, oh, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, instead of kindly adjust. So, but don't say excuse me. You'll find some people, they're saying excuse me, because we don't have any X here. Okay, there is no X. So excuse me, and we can't say excuse me. S means what? Donkey. So you'll notice some people, they are saying excuse me. There is no S, and S is having different meaning as well. And X, there is no X, there is no S. It is excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, because this we have taken from French, French. So in French it is excusez-moi. Excusez-moi in French. So we have taken from French. So it's excuse me. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So today we have successfully completed day 1 and 2 course. Do you have any kind of doubt related to day 1 and 2 course? Yeah, please.
I've got a question, like for alliance, we also refer to like teaming up.
Yeah.
Here, the marriage is also known as alliance, right?
Right.
Alliance is also
Partnering with
like
someone.
Yeah, that's
Partnering
clear.
with someone.
So in India, we use both, like marriage, alliance, both. But outside India, no, it's not alliance, it's only marriage word is used most of the time.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, anything you want to ask?
No
I
doubt,
think-
sir.
They-
No
Metal,
answer.
I think they're only Zamo and the Metal. They should ask more questions, regarding the lesson. Or you can
If-
ask, yeah.
if you don't have doubt, then I'll start day 3 and 4 syllabus.
I
Okay,
think
sir.
today, I think they're only left 30 minutes, not 30 minutes. It's almost 20 minutes. That's why, Zamo and the Metal, they should ask more questions. Like, I think you should, Gopal, you should teach them how to interrupt others, how to put their questions to the teacher or to other person, when they between, when they're doing something or when they speak something, at the meanwhile, how they break the, other's speech, then they put them questions to other people. This is
Right.
important to them, I guess.
Right. So for that purpose, actually, it was day 1 and 2 where we have only done, a few topics. So the one day by day when we'll, have different topics like day 3 and 4, and then we'll go for 5 and 6, and then we do have, audio sessions as well, where we are going to listen, audio, and then you are going to figure out, what is happening in that audio. You need to figure out the answer related to that questions. So you do have multiple tasks here. Sometime I'm going to explain, sometime I'm going to interact with you, and sometime you're going to watch and listen, videos. So all these, don't worry, all these activities are there, but so far we have done only this much. But yeah, this thing I would like to explain once again. Now see here, that day we have discussed, this point. So once again, I would like to tell you this. Okay, just tell me, each boy or each of the boy or boys?
Each of the boys.
Boys.
Yes.
Do you think is there any difference between these two? Each boy has to work. Each of the boys has
Like
each-
each boy.
Yeah, each
Each-
of the boys means like
Two.
From all of these boys, everyone have to do like this, and each boy only each boy means that every single one of you have to do this and this and this. So like each boy, since it shows like every single one of you, it's singular, so it's so that's why it's like without s, I think.
Okay. So it was Sangmo.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It was me, sir.
It was Middle.
Metal. Okay. I'm a bit confused again. So Sangmo.
Not that you asked something, so
Okay, Sangma, would you like to respond? Is there any difference?
Each of the boys. No, I'm having a doubt here. Like, each of the boys. No, I'm not really sure what it is. Sir.
Okay, so if we'll talk about the meaning, there's no difference actually. Okay, but grammatically, yeah, I'll tell you the grammatically how it is different. The rules, okay, and then you'll understand why. But meaning is almost same, here and here. So when you are talking about each boy, so each is actually working as an adjective.
Adjective.
Okay, each boy.
yes, sir.
But here, when I'm writing, each of the boys, so each is here pronoun.
Pronoun.
So whenever we do have this format, remember, you have to use your noun, pronoun in plural form. Whenever it is working as an adjective, it should be singular.
Singular.
But the meaning is same.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Got it? Meaning is same. So here you will apply the same rule. Okay. So here, I don't like these type of people. Now this is plural.
Yes, sir.
Type of.
No.
So it will become
No, no,
singular.
no. Singular. What?
Kind of.
Type of.
Okay. And short of.
Sort of.
So here
Yes.
we'll have plural, like people is plural, noun should be plural, but before that, it should be what? Singular. So this will become,
Yes, sir.
so this type of people, that type of people. Okay,
This type of.
got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Is there any is there anything else that we have done, you know, so far that you want to cover, you want to ask from day one? Okay. These vocabularies are clear, these root words.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And these you know, silly mistakes that sometimes we do with using, you know, I, you, and he on how to use. Point number 1. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So just tell me which one is correct. Oh my gosh. He, I, and you are going to market. Which one is correct?
He, I, and you are going to market.
Is it correct?
It is not.
You
Are going to market. So what should be the correct answer?
it should be like you.
You.
He and I
Yes, he and I
are going to
the
market.
to market.
are going to market. That's correct. That is correct now. Okay, now tell me the another one. He, sorry, no, not he. You, he, and I are going to jail. Is it correct?
It's
No,
not.
Okay. Why?
I, you, and he.
It should be I,
I, you, and he.
he
and he
are
are
He are
going
going to jail.
going to jail. Right.
Yeah.
Now it's
This is about guilt.
yeah, because we are talking about something, you know, which will give you the feeling of guilt and all. At that time, it will be. Okay, now tell me the another. I do have another question. You, they, and we are playing cricket. Is it correct?
You, they, and we.
You, they, we are going to.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, it's correct.
No, it's not.
You, we, and they.
It should be we, you,
You and they.
and they are
going
playing
to.
cricket.
Why?
Because I told you about if it is plural, the rule will remain same. 1, 2, 3. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Got it? So here I'm using plural, not in singular form. Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now tell me, okay, I do have one question. She is taller than him. Is it correct?
She is taller than him.
She is taller than him.
She's taller than I.
She is taller than him. Wait a minute.
Yes, it's correct, sir.
Okay. So Sangmo, you're saying correct or method?
It's someone.
Okay. So what about method? Which one is correct? This is correct?
Yeah, I think this is correct.
No, this is incorrect. It should be he. Why? Because you are comparing someone with subject, and if subject means you should use subject, you know, while comparing. So he is subjective form, him is objective form.
You should compare subject with subject, right?
Right. Now, okay. I saw Checkmore was taller than Gopal. No. I have to use here taller than
him.
He. Now tell me, is it correct?
I saw Jangmo was talking.
Wait a minute. It's not.
Yeah. Why?
Because Chakmo is like because I is the subjective
Mhm.
and Chakmo is objective. So
Right. So now you're
uh,
comparing, with Chakmo, which is at object position. So you have to say him. Now him is
Mhm.
correct because you are comparing with object, not subject.
Mhm.
Here you are comparing with subject. So you have to use
Yes, sir.
subject. Subject. Okay, form, subjective form. Here you have to use objective form. Is it clear now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay, fine. So it's going to disconnect now. We'll meet tomorrow. And tomorrow you'll start day 3 and 4, which I'm going to drop you, the PDF copy I'm going to drop in advance in your WhatsApp group.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.